Good evening, watchers. I've welcome to movie review today. I've just finished watching this about over an hour ago. Over an hour ago. So, it's a film called Stephen King's It. Now, it's not the original one, 1990 film one. It's the new one that's just come out. I've just finished watching it, and god damn, that's creepy. Oh man, creepy as hell. I swear, good in a good way, of course. Now, if you're scared of clowns, you'd probably not want to watch this, but this film is fantastic. It's from a Stephen King's book, right? Novel, whatever. And but this is kind of a remake of the original one, but not. It kind of is, but it kind of isn't, because it's got certain parts that are a lot different to the film from the miniseries from the 1990 film. And there's certain parts are similar, but then certain parts are different in a good way, of course. Because I'm glad they changed a lot of things in this film. Anyway, so let's get this thing started. So, anyway, so my god, it was creepy. It really was. The first part of the film where Georgie gets killed, right, is the part where he loses his like paper boat, right? And in the original movie, the same thing happens, but this part was a lot more disturbing. Where he actually a lot more creepier, because he's like the guy who plays Pennywise. I can't remember his name, right? He's fantastic in this. It literally, people will actually forget about Tim Curry's performance and actually remember this guy's performance, because it's I can't explain it. It's like when Finger was Pennywise and Tim Curry, he's like a tongue-in-cheek character, but this new Pennywise, it's like his voice is creepy. It's kind of got this silliness about his voice, but then there's something really sinister about it. I can't explain it. It's like it's good. It fits the part just right. I'm glad they did this film because it's fantastic. I remember years back hearing about they was going to do a new reboot of it, and then it kind of stopped, and they wanted it, and then this film comes out. It's a good job they waited a bit to make it, because they could have rushed it and screwed it up, the storyline, but just right, They nailed it. They nailed the performances. They nailed the characters. Even the chemistry between the cast. It's fantastic. If got my trailers, if you told me reaction video to the trailer, that I was doing that in the cinema, I was sitting there going, ah! There's one part where this kid's getting chased by his headless corpse, right? And then you see Pennywise head. I was like, I'll do that a few times in the movie. Maybe jump a few times. It's creepy. Honestly, God, I think that's the scene with the Georgie scene where he goes after his boat ride, his paper boat ride. That scene was really well done. Because you've noticed in the original movie, right? It's like it's on the other side of the pavement. Where he loses his boat with this one. It's like this side instead of. So it's kind of like another side. Hang on. Is it this? I don't know. I think it's the right side, because on the other same side. I think so anyway. So that scene was creepy. When Pennywise pops his head out, right, I'm like, oh god. When you feel a bit uncomfortable? That's what I thought. I felt uncomfortable. I thought this is going to be... And the scene is pretty screwed up. Because you actually see blood and everything. You actually see freaking actually murder the kid, So it's pretty screwed up. It's gonna, I won't spoil it too much, but it was fantastic. It really was creepy. The clown in it. The guy who plays Pennywise was spot on. Spot on. I mean, I can see why they chose him to play Pennywise. It's just something creepy about him. I don't know what it is. It's fantastic, because like I said, people will actually forget about Tim. And don't get me wrong, I like the miniseries, but this film actually makes the miniseries look bad. It does. And I like the miniseries, but this makes that look bad. It does. It's that well done. I was watching something on YouTube, like these clown guys on this morning, right? And they was like saying that the CGI. They were saying the CGI was bad. It was a cheap movie, and I'm thinking to myself, and I watched the movie. I've seen the film, right? It's fantastic. It's not got cheap special effects. It's not got like. It doesn't look cheap. It looks really well done film. They've done a really good bang on job about this film. And I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if they watched the original 1990 film, because that film looks cheap now compared to They must have watched that film. And don't get me wrong, I like the film still. You had actors like Jonathan Brandis and John Ritter, actually, I think they died the same year. If you look it up, John Ritter and Jonathan Brandis always done the same film together. Actually, they played like John Ritter played like an adult version older version, one of the kids, and then Jonathan Brandis played one of the younger kids, younger when they was young, when the older characters were young, you know. So the film was fantastic. The film is set in 1989, so the next film is going to go 27 years later, I think, because Pennywise disappears for a bit and he comes back later on. I think it's 27 years. Anyway, so they're going to be adults in the next, because it just said a slight bit of spoiler, slight bit, not much. It says chapter 1 at the end, so we're going to see a chapter 2. Or who knows, I might see a chapter 3 with like old people. When they kill the clan. That'd be funny. Just imagine them all like freaking walking sticks and like, we're going to kill you. So anyways, so just imagine that. It could wait enough for a third film. I don't know. I've got a funny feeling they might actually do a third chapter 3. I don't know. I hope they do there's definitely be a second one. They're working on the second one next year. The director. So I'm guessing they're making it next year. So I'm guessing it's going to be released in 2019. I'm guessing it's going to be huge because this film has actually done really well at the box office. I mean, YouTube videos, right? I remember hearing about it. There's so many views. This film's got so many views. The trailer did. I'm not surprised the film has actually done, and it's done even well on the cinema. So no doubt it's going to do. I tried to go on interview. I wanted to buy one of the figures, you know, the Pop Funko figures, but I couldn't find it. I was like, oh bugger. So yeah, I'm a bit pissed off. So I might try getting one. They all float. But this film isn't tongue in cheek. It doesn't like go right. Let's have a bit. The film does have a lot of humour in it. It's a lot of swearing in it too, and the kids are like swear. And this film's got a lot of swearing in it. It's like Jesus Christ. But it's done fun enough. It's not like Trainspotting non-stop swearing all through it. It's like it kind of reminds us a slight bit of Goonies, kind of, and Nightmare on Elm Street, kind of. But no, it's more. Someone who said it. I was watching this guy's review. It's like Elm Street, closer in Elm Street and something else. What did he say? Goonies, I don't know, because it's like a group of kids, you know, and they play that Losers Club. It's like 7 of them, right? Especially you could call them the Magnificent Kids, you know, because they're so good in the film. The acting's fantastic. But the girl in it is that she's got like a dad. I think it's a dad or a stepdad. I don't know. But he's a bit of a pervert because he acts all pervy around her. And there's one part in the film where, oh, this is actually freaking nasty. She's like, there's something in the sink, right? You can hear like Pennywise like saying something to her, and she's like, "What's that down there?" You can hear kids and stuff like that. And next minute, these things come out, like these hair things come out, grabbing her, pulling her head out, and it's just freaking. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's more screwed up than the original one. They up the game. Let's just say it's a lot more violent, that's for sure. Pennywise is a lot more dangerous in this compared to the original one. On the original one, he jokes a bit. He kind of like, "Oh, baby, kiss me, man." There's one part where he goes, "Kiss me, fat boy," and this one, you don't see none of that in it. This one, he just literally scares the crap out of him, big time. There's another scary part. They were doing this like, it's like a garage or something. It's like this part, you know, it's like this, you know, it's like a car garage or something, I don't know. And then they're looking through these slides, right? It's like, the next minute, the thing's like doing it on its own, like his slide is like his image of Georgie. Is it Georgie in his photo? I think it's Georgie. And then it's been the things, like I said, there's so much to process in the film. Sometimes you forget certain parts. But the film, I tell you one thing, definitely, if anyone's actually going, you know, is it worth watching? It's worth watching with a capital. You know, when you see the, you know, it's like, you know, put the it in capitals. That's it deserves to be watched. And, you know, it's fantastic. No doubt people were very happy with this film. It fans, no doubt, very good film. People actually they probably end up forgetting about the original one. They'll go, "Oh, yeah, let's watch this one. Watch the original. Watch the new one and better version." When people say, "Oh, it's a big great remakes," well, this isn't really a remake. It's more just a better version from the book, you know. So yeah. Yeah, the slides are going faster, and they're not the machine over, right? Next minute, the thing's still going. And next minute, you see Pennywise, like, it's like, there's one part he comes out the pictures of it. I know, it's like this massive freaking Pennywise comes out, and he's got his teeth, like, dangling down, like. He looks freaky as hell, and I'm like, oh my god. Because one of the kids, right, is terrified of clowns. There's another one that's scared of, what was it? Oh, there's another one where it's scared of this picture, right? It's a creepy looking picture. It's really creepy looking. And it falls down, right? It's in this room, right? On his own, right? It falls down. oh my god, then the thing disappears. Like he puts it and the picture disappears. The next minute he's like, and the door kind of opens, and he's like, no, I don't know what happens. The door opens and so. And next minute something's behind him, right? It's all dark. And next minute he turns around. Next minute the picture is actually alive. It's like he always sees this creepy face. You know, oh my god, I'm just Jesus Christ. This film literally goes on your fear, you know, fears and stuff. Kind of goes if you're the thing that Pennywise does it. Whatever you're scared of, he kind of like he becomes. Just say if you're scared of a spider, he becomes a spider, a big giant spider. Just say if you're scared of a dog, he'll become a scary looking dog. And just say if you're scared of a slipper, he'll become a scary looking slipper. I mean, that's how crazy it is. You know, it's just crazy. It's like, wow. So yeah, I'm going to give him a 1 out of 10 in a bit. So I really wanted a freaking figure, to be honest, and put it there, so show it, but I'll probably get one next time. So, oh, I got an itch. Yeah, so it's a fantastic movie. The guy who plays Pennywise is fantastic, and I love his voice. I love his freaking presence on screen. It's creepy as hell, and it looks like he's enjoying it. It's so much. It's fantastic. I've been talking for like 11 minutes. I'm trying to think what other scenes are just freaky as hell. Oh, there's one part where I've seen another scene, and that's it. There's one part, the black kid in it, right? He's run away from these bullies. No, he's like, he sees these bullies, right? And he's kind of like, he's got his bike and he goes in the alleyway just to get away from them. And next minute, it's like he works like a slaughterhouse. He kills like sheep and stuff like that. You know, with his, you know. So anyway, oh, this scene was so creepy. Honest to God, I was just like, God damn. It's like it's door, right, and it starts banging like it's like people inside. It's like some fire going off inside, but it's Pennywise screwing up in because something happened in his past that's happened in his past about a fire and stuff like that. So that's a bit of what. Anyway, so he always uses his hands a lot. Next minute, the door kind of opens, and next minute you see it's like see-through glass. I don't know, it's not glass. It's like see-through, the see-through stuff, like when they walk through like this material stuff. The next minute, you see it's like finger being hanged up, like it's like I don't know, it's like a sheep. It's like you think it's a sheep at first. I don't know what it is. It's like it's a slaughterhouse. So the next minute you see Pennywise, it's like see through like hung up. Next minute you kind of like it always sees this creepy. If you look at the trailer, it always sees this creepy like shiny eyes looking through it. Oh my god, that scene was so creepy. There's another part where they go in this house. It's like this house in the film. Like Pennywise kind of go. You know, it's like his house is because in the original movie it's like it's a sewer. It's like, but this one kind of like is different because it's got a big house in it this time. So yeah, definitely fantastic. So I'm gonna quit there now. So I'm gonna give my review between 1 and 10. This isn't such a tough choice to make because I loved it. I genuinely loved this film. I'm definitely buying this on Blu-ray, that's for sure. Hell yes. So yeah, fantastic movie. So my between 1 and 10. Okay, right. So I give it a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I said it. 10 out of 10. Fantastic. I kind of feel stupid giving the other one 9 out of 10. I think I'd give the other one a 9 out of 10. I feel a bit stupid with that. Because to be honest, it makes that look bad, that film. I probably not watched that film thinking, oh my god, this film. But this film was fantastic. It was creepy as hell. Hopefully the next one's going to be even better. So yeah, adults this time. That's going to be an interesting one. I think the next one's going to be more screwed up than this one. I think I've got funny feelings here. They're going to up the game on the next one. So yeah. So Pennywise is fantastic. I'm a big fan of this Pennywise. I like the original one, but I think this one kills that one. So yeah. But anyway, so yeah. So 10 out of 10 for Stephen King's It 2017. Fantastic movie. Really enjoyed it. Scary as hell. It really was scary. I'm not joking. I'm just like, god damn. Made me kind of go, ah. I felt stupid sometimes. I felt a bit stupid afterwards. Oh god. When was that creeper? So anyway, yeah, okay, so anyway, watchers, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat around this evening. And go and watch It. You deserve it. I get it. Stop the puns and keep the buns. So anyway, have a nice evening. And have a good day. Bye.